Hello, my cabbages, or Cabbage Studios. Really playing around with the new channel name because, I'm starting up the old channel because, well, I actually kind of made a goal in my head. After I get 100 on my main channel, then I'll restart my old channel because it kind of felt like having two channels when I'm, like, so small. So, most of you, actually, surprisingly, nobody's unsubscribed, but most of you probably just think this channel is dead. But it's back, and basically, I'm just planning on remaking a gaming channel, basically just, gaming, but a lot more nerdy, where it's just, like, it's basically my nerdy channel, where a lot of mods and resource packs, and actually, this is actually a resource pack. This is my own resource pack, which I'm going to be showcasing to you, you guys today. So a bunch of different stuff you can already see. And I basically have 3 different concrete powders. Red means I completely plagiarized this from somewhere else. Yellow means I found this idea from somewhere else and decided to do it myself. And green means this was completely original. Second lime, but lime concrete is actually the better green. But we're gonna start off with the green one. These ones, which I call the breakers, which basically furnaces, when they usually break, they make furnace textures, but like this black corner and this black area gets in it, so it looks weird because like the breaking of furnace should just be stone. Like I have it now. It shouldn't show it shouldn't show shadows. Shadows aren't part of the furnace. And then bricks, I made a custom tile design because before it showed like the grayish brown lines, like, well, which should be like mortar, which makes sense. But when you break it, it kind of shows up, and honestly, it looks better. But now, because I kind of made it like this, it's a bit dark, so I might change that back to make the bricks kind of a lighter color, even though it does have the same color as the normal bricks. But yeah, so that was all green. Then over here, we're keeping with the theme where you might be wondering, why do I have a furnace here? Well, as you can see, as we put this in here, I changed it. I made an animation. This is all completely my idea. And this is my first animated thing ever, and I learned about interpolation, which basically means, see how like it doesn't go straight from black to like orange, it basically smooths out. So I basically made the fire kind of go up and down, but as you realize, it's actually not just up and down, like different pixels, it kind of like waves a bit, and it was really cool just having the first time. It's like fire pose kind of getting in the way, but it's just like, wow, I actually made my own animation. So it honestly really proud of it, and it looks nice. It's like a little bit of ambiance as it goes up and down, up and down. But then for campfires, I basically just removed the ash at the bottom. When you light them on fire, there is ash again. Oh yeah, this one's yellow. I'm pretty sure I stole it from like green or something. I forget who I stole it from, but basically, so it's a better building block, so you can make like rafters and all type with that, And this one, another green one, because the redstone block, the power source, I made it kind of like animates, and it's like very subtle. Like, look at that, ooh, and a little bit like there, and it's like slowly getting darker, like pixel by pixel, and it's like right there. It's kind of hard to realize because it's like really small. And basically, I also learned how to do frame order with this one. Actually, no, wait, I did learn none of this. Oh yeah, there it goes. Basically, I told it to kind of go like slowly ramp up and then ramp up more, then ramp up more, and it is really subtle, and I put way too much work in it for how subtle it is. But and then these ones are basically just, I changed the prismarine bricks and dark prismarine to work the same as normal prismarine and kind of cycle. Like this is like, I feel like more green, and this one's kind of like a bright blue, like a brighter blue than normal. So like if I could probably do a time lapse of like how it works, but this is definitely, you can definitely notice that like it's usually not this bright blue. So this also heavily uses interpolation. I also learned it also has a long frame time, which means each frame takes up like a lot of time. Maybe I'll circle back at the end or circle back a bit later to show you. These ones are also completely original. I basically made it less saturated. I don't know if it's not the easiest to realize, but it's basically just not as bright so it looks kind of better because it doesn't contrast as much, because the normal one is very contrasty. I also made it like, this used to be whiter, but now I kind of made it fade into there, so it's like a pinker magenta, and these lines are more pink, these lines are more yellow, so it's just like the subtle things like that, you know. And we also have these ones, completely plagiarized. I literally took them off Vanilla Tweaks. It looks nice though, and I was thinking of doing it myself, making it like, you know, yellow, but I'm like, no, that will take way too long, so they even have the strip ones. But weirdly, well, not weirdly, this one's an old pack, so it didn't actually have the Pale Oak updated, which I say old, which, like, yeah, no, it's, no, I mean, yeah, old, but still, it didn't have the Pale Oak, so I did these ones myself. So these ones are actually yellow, but the rest of these are red. So yeah, if you go back over here, you can kind of see how they're a different color now. You could probably like go back and forth with the frame, but this is actually probably like their more normal color. But it's just a nice subtle detail, and I really like some of the colors I got. And also, this one, yellow, I stole it off Vanilla Tweaks, but this one I did myself. I basically just took like an average color, like this one right here, and then just basically set the opacity down to 10, which is like how translucent it is, and then just kind of, and just like made it so it's more kind of faded. And I know that's what people say, like, oh, that's faded nowadays, but I'm like, it kind of looks better, so yeah. And then also Birch, I did the same exact thing for Birch, so this black part doesn't stand out as much. You kind of see it more up here because I didn't really change it up here, but it's like more faded. So I mean, actually, yeah, this one's a green one. I thought this one myself. Then the resin, this one's a yellow one. I thought, yeah, I saw this on Vanilla Tweaks, and I'm like, well, let me do this myself. This one actually, this is, yeah, just faded resin. You can definitely see it's more faded. These ones don't look as faded because the glow item frame behind it kind of makes it look brighter. But yeah, no, it's really nice. It fits them in with building blocks more. And if like you don't notice it, like if we go to orange like concrete powder or something, you can see like it blends in better. Like in a normal game it would be like so bright, but like here it's actually kind of nice and kind of similar thing to all these like terracottas. Well, actually I would say compared with the orange, which actually kind of does, but the orange terracotta is half blue, so yeah. But these ones were yellow, and this one was green. Both these I basically updated them. They have nothing to do with this. I updated them to switch between colors, kind of similar to the Prismarine, and it goes from like a bright purple to kind of normal to a blue and then a reddish purple. Like I'm pretty sure this one has like a more vibrant purple than usual. So kind of similar thing to like the Prismarine again, but it's really nice. It's just one again, and then again a very subtle effect, but also very nice. And because it's like a natural block, I thought it would kind of, you know, contrast well to the Prismarine. And then this one is a yellow one, the angle and trapped in a cage. If you, like, it doesn't really notice it that much when you're normally there. But on the normal angle, the flowers are yellow, and you look at them like, why are they yellow? When they die, they drop poppies, not yellow flowers. So I saw this on Vanilla Tweaks, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go do that myself. And also one of the things on Vanilla Tweaks, I kind of saw it, I'm like, their flowers, like, their red was like very bright red, like not even faded at all. I'm like, no, that looks too bright. So I kind of basically got more of a poppy color red, so I think it actually looks better than Vanilla Tweaks. Not throwing any shade, but I wouldn't be throwing shade. But yeah, no, it's nice, just the red flowers. Looking back at the yellow ones, like, why did they choose yellow? But that's my that's my whole video. So, and this is basically part 1. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have this be part 1 of the resource pack, because as you can see, I have like a decent amount of stuff here, and I really like this concrete thing that I thought of on the fly. But I'm basically just gonna slowly expand this, and we'll have more, and just see how it turns out.